CC going down on the VOTF team. We now have a Priest constantly under pressure on either team. We seem the Priest from VOTF and America Fuck Yeah are taking a lot of damage, and the Priest seem to be able to survive as the America Fuck Yeah melee comes to save their healer. So far they're doing really, really well. Trying to head things around. We got the Archer doing some random plinks on the Priest of VOTF. They're really trying hard to knock that Priest out of the game, whilst the melee of the America Fuck Yeah trying their best to knock out the melee from VOTF. This is a much shorter and slower fight than last time.
A lot of damage going down on VOTF's Priest right now. Again, we're seeing Lancer, Pole, Archer. No, Archer stunned.
Archer's out, Archer's out. I think with that Archer he might have actually killed that Priest. We now got things progressing slowly. That Priest again is taking a lot of damage. We got a lightning trap coming down, and bam, they are taking a lot of damage in AoE right now. Jackie's team really seems to have better control this round around, but we'll see if they can manage to keep it up against America Fuck Yeah's sheer physical damage spikes. We have two America Fuck Yeah players knocked out. We have a Mystic and a Berserker CC. They seem to have freed, and America Fuck Yeah Priest is actually out. Jackie's team is in the lead. It's now 4v5. We're going to see how they fare. We just got a pull from that Lancer on the VOTF Priest, trying to see if they can equal the playing field. Does not look good. That Priest seemed to be handling that Lancer very, very well. The VOTF team is quickly coming to the aid of the Priest. Again, Jackie's starting to take some fire. It's really, really exciting. I expected America to be top on this one, but they do not seem like it. The Priest from VOTF is now being chased by the Archer, quickly to be saved by the Slayer. We have a Mystic also taking quite a bit of damage from America Fuck Yeah, dropping the balls, using themselves to heal him. Generally, there's a lot of damage going down across the board from VOTF.
VOTF is just kiting America Fuck Yeah around, and whenever America Fuck Yeah is about to capitalize and kill someone, they're just landing CC and rendering, like they just did now, Lancer, Zerker, CC. They can't do anything. They're just stood there while they're casually healing up.
We now have a Mystic on very low health. We see the melee going straight in. Jackie's team is trying to get a nuke down on that lost Mystic. Looks fairly interesting. He blinks away, tries to save himself. The Priest trying to keep them up. That Mystic has no chance of healing himself now, taking ranged attack from the Slayer. That Mystic is so close, and he's pulled, and he is out. America Fuck Yeah are now fighting 5v3. This does not look good for America Fuck Yeah. America now losing their Archer as well to the Slayer and the Sork. They're doing a really good job this time. It seems that Jackie's team has really turned this match around and tried to do their best to control America. It's almost as if they have found their strengths and now using it to create a weakness. Really, really interesting play from Jackie's team, and America Fuck Yeah are now losing their final players.
Well, right then, again, the Lancer CC'd the entire time the Archer was dying, and the Archer was CC'd as well. VOTF has just taken their CC and really maximize on when they're using it. They're not using it offensively, they're using it to counter. It's like, okay, you're coming in for a spike, we're going to CC you now, and right then we're going to counter spike you guys, so you can't do anything. It's really, really good.
It's really well done. It's much in the same way that you see Rogue Mage Priest teams in World of Warcraft being handled, trying to stay defensively, dropping down across the board, and then using CC defensively for a counter spike. It's interesting to see that this is something you can do in a game like Terra. So very well played by Jackie's team. They really managed to turn themselves around. Right, we're about to get the third match. His score is now 1 for America, 1 for VOTF, so this is going to be a blood-curdling final. Waiting to see what's going on right now. This was a very good fight. It seems that Grindy is now setting up the next match. We're going to go ahead and join it. This is very good display by both teams. They've really shown ability to adapt the tactics, so interesting to see which one of them are actually going to win this fight. Just a quick notice for anyone watching, this is best out of 3. The score is currently 1 for America and 1 for VOTF's Jackie's team, meaning whoever wins the next fight are going to move to the semifinals.
Yeah, just a little hold up right now because Jackie's team accidentally got buffed, so they're just having to dispel, because we are not actually allowing buffs in this tournament. They just had too much element of RNG, this buff's better than that buff, and yeah, we don't want to delay the fights by having everyone just waiting around to buff up with these charms, so apparently we're ready now.
Alright, we're slowly just waiting. Okay, seem to be distributing the different players out into different... Right.
One thing to notice on this next fight though is VOTF are, as they've displayed, CC heavy. The Slayer as well, having much more CC, less burst than the Zerker, but a hell of a lot more CC, and they're capitalizing on that. So it's just to see how we go up versus that spike versus the control setups.
You need to go ahead and join the deathmatch so you have a point of view as well. You need to be a little quicker on that, buddy. There you go. Right. We're about to start the final quarterfinals match right now. America versus Jackie's team. This is going to be very exciting to see who wins. Right. Do me a favor, those talking in guild chat, please reserve that for an important messages between me and Grindy. Use alternative means of communication for now, as it's very confusing. Much appreciated in advance, guys. Right, we're just slowly getting ready to start this fight. People are slowly getting into position. 3, 2, 1. Well, he's doing an extra countdown on top of a countdown. That's interesting. Right, deathmatch is starting. Here we go. America Fuck Yeah versus VOTF.
3, 2, 1.
Exactly, and we got America Fuck Yeah going very, very heavily offensive in for that Slayer. The Slayer's now been CC'd. America Fuck Yeah is playing it very, very aggressive. That Slayer from BTF is on incredibly low health. Is he gonna get healed? Is he gonna get healed? It certainly looks like it. It seems that America Fuck Yeah is employing a random tactic by trying to damage as many players of the enemy team to try and cause as much trouble for the healer to try and heal them. They got a lot of players on very, very low health. This is interesting to see how America Fuck Yeah are playing it much more aggressively than previous. Jackie's team is struggling to try and keep alive.
They lost the Mystic.
They lost a Mystic. Mystic is already out. America really hitting it very offensively. We now have a Priest from VOTF on very low health being chased down by the Archer and the Lancer. You really see that Archer and melee combination going on and doing their best to try and knock them down. Oh my god, it looks like the VOTF Priest is about to die. He is dead. Jackie's team got destroyed. That is very, 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 very sad. I'm not quite sure how they managed to pull this card out, but it looks like America just said, you know what, fuck it, we're America, just go straight on the offense. It seemed to work very well for them. Yeah, shock and awe. This was shock and awe indeed. I guess the pink armors was just too much for VOTF. Nicely played though by VOTF. There's good display.
The thing was, we didn't actually see that Mystic die.
We didn't see it.
Splash damage. It was like, we're gonna damage everyone. You don't know where the spike's coming in. Bang! One of you just died. What? One of us is dead? Yeah. Didn't you know? It was really, really, really good.
It was very, very good. It was a very good display of team dynamics from America, and it seems like America are going to go straight to the semifinals. I'm not sure if that by default means that Jackie's team is out. I guess we're going to have to see. But either way, it was well played by both teams. This was definitely interesting to watch.
Well, one thing, if you're caught on the bad end of that, is just type yield /yield to get out of the deathmatch if you want one of the competition. Jay Goon here from America Fuck Yeah needs to yield.
Yeah, I don't think he understands what he's supposed to do. Look at this. Cute little cameraman from America Fuck Yeah. It's a little pedo bear.
Or they could just do that to him. That works. I actually preferred that.
Yeah, that was much more fun. Much more fun. Right.
But there was a really, really, really interesting way of fighting though. They almost banzai, kamikaze, just wipe out the team with damage and then gradually just spy people out. I'm still in shock. That level of aggression.
It was, you know, it's funny you say that, rushing, and I heard Russian. This was definitely Russian tactics, you know, shit, just go all out in your face. You know, he just completely ran in, nuked that Mystic down. The Mystic didn't even have a chance to teleport. He was just dead. I'm going to have to look at the footage after this to see exactly what just happened. That's some of the quickest display opponent.
We have replays on this stream, because I want that.
I can probably set it up at a later date. Oh my god, we got a very hot fight right now. Barak Thul versus Nas Morte. This is a fight I've been waiting a very long time for, and probably what upset me the most about the Guild That Shall Not Be Named's performance yesterday. You know, one thing is crashing the event, another thing, this was two teams I really wanted to see fight, as they so far have been my favorites throughout the tournament even.
Your favorites? Aw, man. What about America? Fuck yeah, Team Pink. Team Pink, man.
Well, America, you fuck yeah, are cool, but there's just something about, you know, listen, Barak Thul, Nas Morte. Sounds very dreadful, sounds very evil, and then, you know, their attire just certainly fits for it, except for that orange thing running across the board. I mean, just funny, you say that. They have an orange player on either team. So you have Barak Thul in very cool armor, and then they have an orange dude. Then you have Nas Morte with very awesome outfits, and then one orange dude.
Yeah, I think both players in orange seem to be plate wearers, and also the Nosmorte Lancer is pretty visible as well. I think they might be going, that's the tank. Let's not spike that tank.
Exactly.
But,
I
a
don't
lot
know.
of readying is going on right now. I
It
don't know
seems
how much
so.
readying they want me to do.
Maybe it's a Baywatch thing, you know, sort of like lifeguard, you know, completely orange. I don't know. Guess we're gonna have to see.
While we have a wait for this fight to start, I'm gonna see what exactly is gonna happen to Jackie's team. Seeing as we've lost ethics violation, does that mean they'll be given another shot? I don't know. I'm gonna find out.
I'm not sure either. Just we're gonna have to. It's anybody's guess at this point. Yeah, it would seem maybe that means that by default Jackie's is out. Jackie's might have been out because they only had 6 points compared to the other teams having 9, which might mean that the one loss here in the quarterfinals means that Jackie's team are out, and it certainly looks that way, at least from the information that I can get.
Apparently, it sounds like I have an echo when I talk.
I think people just love to complain.
I'm in a large, very empty room. Well, funny you say that. I am in a very large, empty room. If there was other people in here, then you'd be hearing them over the stream as well. Let's have a look. We're just waiting for this to get started up. And Grindy didn't do the 3, 2, 1 countdown this time.
No,
that was
sort of
I think he
mute.
learned. Yeah.
We got Barak Thul versus Nas Morte now. Just quickly see if we can get a hold of their setups. We got a Mystic, we got a Slayer, we got a Lancer, we got a Sork, and another Sork from Barak Thul fighting a Archer, Priest, Berserker, Lancer, and Sorcerer. It seems a lot of damage is going down. Both the Sorcerers from either team, they're taking a lot of hits from both sides. We got a Lancer up in the face of the Barak Thul. Sork, and the same thing happening with the Priest from Nas Morte. Barak Thul has a source out, and it looks like the Nas Morte might lose their Priest. They're definitely spending a lot of time. No, it would seem that the Sork is still alive. He is just running around in circles. It's 4 on 5, 4 on 5. The arena's not that very well drawn, so it's hard to see. Got a lot of damage coming down across the board.
And Barak Thul lost the Priest as well.
They lost a Mystic.
Priest.
That looks like a Mystic, to be honest, dude.
Is it? Sorry, couldn't see it.
Yeah,
tiny Papori.
Little tiny Papori. Nas Morte is about to lose their Priest if they don't watch out. Oh, very, very close. Very, very, very close. Very, very close. And she seems to be getting away with just a sliver of health and managed to get the health up. It seems that Barak Thul have lost their Slayer and are down to just their Lancer. This is something I truly did not expect. Very well played by Nas Morte. It's going to be interesting to see if Barak Thul can adapt.
There was some scrims going on yesterday when we were trying to almost recreate the tournament. You've been dragged in, that's funny. When we were trying to sort out the tournament after it was interrupted. Some scrims went on through Nos Morte and America Fuck Yeah, and Nos Morte were actually holding their own and giving as good as they got and winning quite a lot. I'm trying to be very, very, very diplomatic here so that I don't create any favorite sides. That way I can stick up at the end and say, yeah, my team won. But no, so Nos Morte actually, I was prepared for them to give that performance, but I really didn't think Barak Thul would be losing like that. I mean, they were 2 down and they almost killed the Mystic. I thought it would have been more like a 4-3 or a 4-4 fight, and then it would have got decided. So
exactly.
Hopefully there's a bit more fight in both teams this time round.
We're going to have to see. It's very, very difficult because I think that the way that Nas Morte chose to play was quite different. They seemed to be applying the same, let's damage as much in our circle as we can to stress the healer, and let them burn their heals, and in between the heal cooldowns then just go straight for a spike, and it seemed to work really nicely for them. Right, we're slowly just waiting for the second fight of Nosmortar versus Barthol. Just in case you're new, here they are playing Berserker.